Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Y'all, let's do some super magical paper crafting. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. And for all of my new subscribers, welcome. You guys, I still can't believe that I have reached 100,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it, but it is phenomenal, and it's all because you guys have chosen to subscribe to my channel. And for that, I am so very grateful. Today, we are going to do something super simple, and like I said, super magical, because we are going to make a box without a scoreboard and without measuring. So, how do you make a box when you don't need to score it and you don't need to measure it? Well, stick around, because y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So here's the box I was able to make without measuring and without making a single score. Didn't need a scoreboard, didn't need a ruler. You are going to see just how easy it is to make this box. Super, super simple. How did I do it? Well, here's how I did it. We all have boxes in our home. We all have seen a box in our house that we've absolutely loved the shape and thought we could never make it. Well, you can actually make it without making it. And the secret is just take that box apart. On the inside of every box is a glue tab. Just take the box apart like I am doing right here. And I'm being very careful because I want to make sure that I maintain my tabs. We're just going to follow the same type of technique that we did with the shipping boxes. And when you're finished, you're going to end up with a beautiful box, because you will have started with a box in your home that caught your eye that you thought, oh, I could never make that. Well, you're about to make it. So for the larger shipping boxes, I used wallpaper. For these little boxes that I'm doing, I am just going to use some wrapping paper. So find some of your favorite wrapping paper and cut off a piece, and let's make the spots. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this and run it through my Xyron sticker maker. However, if you don't have a sticker maker, you can cover this in tape, or you can take it outside and spray it with your spray adhesive. Just make sure that you're spraying this outdoors so that you won't breathe in any of these toxic fumes that come from the overspray. And so for those of you who don't know what a Xyron sticker maker is, it's a machine that will place adhesive on the back of a whole bunch of different types of materials. And it just makes it so much easier to be able to get that sticky backing. Now I have scrolled the name across the top so that if you're interested in going out and doing any research and maybe making a purchase, you'll know exactly what it is I'm talking about. So I am just smoothing this out to make sure that that adhesive is nice and stuck. And so then all I need to do is peel away that backer sheet, and you can see that this is sticky. And so now I have the backer sheet removed, and I have a nice tacky surface. I'll bring in my piece of wrapping paper, and now I can just take this and place it down. And I'm just going to clean up some of that overhang. And if you want to, you can go back on your box and add an inside liner. On this one I'm not, because it's a cardboard box on the inside. And if I was placing something in mine, I would probably put in some shredded paper just as a buffer. So you really don't need to line the inside of this unless you want to. And so then at this point, all we're going to do is just go around this box and trim away. And this is how easy it is to take some of those nice boxes. We just carefully go around and trim out. And I'm just going to be very careful here where the notch is, and I'm just cutting it out in sections. I might have to go back and clean that up some, but that will be no biggie. So then I'll just go across the bottom and go ahead and remove all of that. And then I just need to go in between these tabs, making sure that they're free so that we can put the box together. See, just like that. And we are almost done tracing out. And of course, I can't give you any measurements for this because I'm using a box from my home. You might not have the same box, but using this process, you can get the same look. So now that we have it covered, we are just going to go back and reinforce the original score marks. We didn't score this box. It was already scored for us. We're just going over it to make sure that our scores remain nice and crisp. We didn't measure, we didn't score. We are just taking advantage of what was already done. So now we're going to take this box and we are going to put it back together, and you can see how beautiful it already is. So we need our glue flap. I'm going to take my glue, place my glue on the glue flap, and then we'll join it. And then we're just going to rejoin the box, put it back in its original shape. So I'm going to fold that, fold in, and just like I do with the boxes that I make that I score, I am going to fold in those sides, add some glue, and then I'll take this piece and place it down. Then I'll add some glue on that back piece, going all the way around. And now I can take my big old spatula and I'm just going to go on the inside with my bone folder. If you wanted, you could actually take a piece and just place it in the bottom. And this is how simple and inexpensive it is to make a box without making a box, because this tea was already paid for, so I didn't need to spend any extra money to make a box like this except covering it in the wrapping paper, which turns out to be very inexpensive. The same thing goes for my larger box. This was a box that housed something that we had purchased, and instead of throwing the box out, I saved the box and we're covering it and turning it into a box that I can now use as presentation for any gift that I would want to give that will fit inside. And the same is true for this one. So we're not spending any extra money to make the box. We just use some scrap pieces of wrapping paper to cover the box. So we really are doing some economical upcycling of an existing box. But I promised you in the beginning that we were going to make a box without making a box, and that's exactly what we have done here. So guys, I hope that you'll go through your cabinets, your pantry, your garage, wherever it is you might have some smaller boxes, and to consider using those boxes whenever you need a box in a hurry. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, quick and easy way to make a box without making a box. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.